These are some frequently asked questions, and I have decided to combine them all into one video. So I hope you guys enjoy. What is the hardest thing about being natural? As per my experience, I really cannot say that I had any negative or bad experiences. I feel like it's been a growth process and getting as much knowledge and information as much as possible. The one thing that I do recall was when I first big chopped my hair and how my hair was pretty much in shock. So it was dry and there was really not much that I can do, but over the time it kind of repaired itself. Most of you guys know that I was doing the curly girl method, so that helped a lot. I did it for like about 2-3 months, and after that it's just pretty much been a breeze. But even when I was dealing with the dryness, I was just so happy to be natural. I wasn't beating myself up about it. I rocked a puff, I slicked my edges with Eco Styler gel, and just went about my business. So it definitely was not a traumatizing experience. I feel like we all experienced that shock. Do you miss your relaxed hair? No, absolutely no. I do not regret being relaxed. I don't beat myself up about having a relaxer. I don't wish to have been natural all my life. I feel like it's great to have experienced both, and at the end of the day be able to decide what it is that you want to do, what it is that's best for you. So I can speak from both sides, and I can relate to relaxed women and natural hair women because I've been both. So, but as far as me missing my hair or having thoughts of relaxing my hair or just anything pertaining to relaxers, no, I don't miss it. There's so many reasons why I don't miss it. When I was relaxed, you know, my hair just stayed at a certain length because it pretty much kept breaking off. The scalp burns every 2 to 3 months was also not fun. I don't care what professional you go to, you're gonna get a burn or two. Let's keep it real. So I don't miss it. I don't miss it at all. Any advice for transitioners who are ready to get rid of relaxed ends but are afraid to have a TWA? I actually have a video when I had a TWA myself where I pretty much express myself on that topic. So I'm going to link you guys to that video. Let me see if I can really just answer that real quick for you guys. You just have to feel comfortable in the skin that you are in, no matter what position you are put in. You have to think about people that are sick, that have an illness, and their hair falls out, and they literally have no other options to grow or keep their hair. So in that sense, it makes me feel blessed, and I appreciate the fact that I still have hair. And once I did my big chop, I feel like I understood what beauty was, because all my life I had a decent length. So I was always hiding behind hair. I was always concerned about making sure that my hair was somehow the center of me. But once I big chopped my hair, it was like, your whole face is out there. You can't hide. You can't have a swoop. You can't. It's to me, that face was kind of deep. And I feel like that's when I realized that beauty is way deeper than what we define it as and how most of us view it as. So it's all about knowing who you are, knowing what you want, going for it. People may talk. Some people may talk behind your back. Some people will be bold enough to say it to your face. But when you have confidence and you feel secure about yourself, there's nothing in this world that anybody can tell you that will make you feel any less than what you really are. And I feel like that's really all the advice that I have to give to anyone that's transitioning and afraid to big chop. There's really nothing to be afraid of because your hair is gonna grow back. So I feel like it's a matter of choice and preference. Do you want to rock a TWA, or do you want to transition long term so you can keep your length? It's really a choice, and it's up to you. But if you want to and you're afraid, just go for it. You never know. You might shock yourself and surprise yourself just like I did. I was definitely afraid of the big chop, but I was ready and I felt ready. And when I did it, woo! You guys can see my big chop video. It's not a front now because my hair grew back out. I was in love. I was in love and I was just like, wow. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to big chop. Can you retain length with wash and goes? Absolutely. I myself enjoy wash and goes and twist outs. So my hair is out pretty much 95, even more % of the time. Sometimes I play in protective styles, wigs, mini twists, box braids, braids. They never last, by the way. I'm a wash and go and a twist out kind of girl, and my hair is doing fine. Now there's a trick to that. You gotta keep out of your hair. So when I do my wash and goes and I do my twist outs, it's pretty much like a low manipulation style for me because I'm not in my hair. I'm not manipulating my hair. I'm not refreshing my hair. So it works as that for me. I know some people, they refresh it every day. Some people refresh it every other day. And that's just for me, that's too much manipulation. So if you're gonna do the wash and go, I just say stay out of your hair. Don't play in your hair. Leave your curls alone and refresh it when it's time to refresh. I do it once a week. Some people do it once every 2 weeks, but it works as a low manipulation style. So yes, you can definitely retain length with such styles. When you have used everything under the sun and your hair is dry and brittle. Some people have to moisturize their hair more than others depending on their hair texture. And with that being said, you know, just pay attention to your hair. Know what it is that your hair lacks and just go for it. Don't be afraid. Sometimes we think that we might be overdoing it, but your hair will always tell you what it needs. And I feel like we should act according to its needs and wants. And that's what I do. But honestly, for the most part of it all, I feel like deep conditioning your hair at least once a week with a moisturizing deep conditioner will do you wonders. Trust me on this. I do not skip my DCs. I always deep condition once a week. Most of the time I deep condition overnight, so my deep conditioner sits in for hours before I actually rinse it out. And I do this because I don't use heat in my hair. So I need that natural heat to get trapped in and do the work and be effective. If you are going to use heat while you deep condition, you may not need to do an overnight treatment. I just do that because there's really no heat. So I am depending on my body heat to kind of come out and get absorbed up in there, if that makes sense. But deep conditioning, don't skip it. Don't skip a beat. Don't give yourself excuses. Make sure that you deep condition. What is your hair routine? I have scheduled myself for Saturdays to have a hair spa day. That's my day of taking care of my hair. Everything is pretty much focused on my hair. If me and my husband have plans that on a Saturday we are gonna go out or we're gonna hang out, I switch the Saturday to Friday, if that makes sense. But it's usually a week. It's usually Saturdays. So on Saturdays, the first thing that I do is I cold wash my hair. I mainly cold wash. I cold wash my hair once a week. I shampoo wash my hair. Who knows? It depends what my hair looks like. If I feel like I have a lot of product buildup, then here comes the shampoo, and that varies. So that can be once a month, once every 2 or 3 months. But as far as the actual hair routine, cold wash. After I cold wash, I deep condition my hair for hours, most of the times overnight. And when it's time to style my hair, I always use my leave-in conditioner. I love the Kinky Curly Not Today and the Paul Mitchell, the conditioner, are my 2 favorite leave-in conditioners. I apply that, then I apply an oil, which is usually castor oil. I sometimes play with extra virgin olive oil just because. And after that, sometimes I may apply a moisturizer, just depending on how my hair is feeling. I may add a moisturizer. Most of the times I skip that and I just go right into the gel and style my hair, whether it be a wash and go or a twist out. And that's my hair routine. After that, like I said previously, I do not touch my hair once it is done. Only to put it up at night and just release it in the morning. But that's it. I don't reapply products to my hair whatsoever. Does your hair grow faster if you big chop sooner versus transitioning? Absolutely never. This is a myth. I mean, if you really think about it, your hair grows from your scalp. So whether or not you're big chopping or transitioning, your hair is not gonna know that. And I feel like a lot of people believe that if you big chop sooner, you are pretty much growing your hair faster. Let me try to explain that to y'all real quick. If you big chop sooner, you're all natural. You don't have to deal with caring for 2 textures. You don't have to deal with excessive breakage, because let's face it, if you have relaxed ends, your hair is more prone to break because you have all this thick new growth versus these thin, straggly, relaxed ends, and sometimes the two kind of don't go together. So you're experiencing breakage. If you big chop, you're pretty much allowing your hair, your natural hair, to be. There's really no room for breakage unless you are causing it for whatever reason. I feel like it's easier to retain length once you're natural versus transitioning. This is my opinion. Before anyone tries to like come for me, y'all know how y'all do. And it kind of all makes sense to me. You're not dealing with any chemicals and you're just retaining more length. So a lot of people feel like my hair grows faster because I'm natural. And that's really not the case. You just don't have anything that's making your hair thin or that's helping with breakage. And that's all that is. Things that help with retaining length. I'm gonna name them real quick. I mean, you know, I gotta put on my sleeve and all that. I'm just gonna name them, okay? To retain length, moisturize your hair, deep condition, protein treatments when needed, eating healthy. And when I say healthy, I'm not saying that you cannot have mac and cheese. I'm saying get rid of McDonald's, get rid of anything that's fattening and that's fast food and junk food. Potato chips, sodas. I can't even remember the last time I ever drank a soda. And that's not even an exaggeration. I do not drink sodas whatsoever. So no junk food, eating right, eating healthy as much as possible, drinking loads of water. Water is so important, not only for your hair, but for your body. Water. Supplements help you, because let's be real, sometimes we eat foods that does not have all the vitamin values or the nutritional value in it, so we're missing out. And what supplements do is it's all compacted into one thing to give you what you lack in your daily food. That's all to it. So if you got to take vitamins, take your vitamins, whether it be Hairfinity, whatever else is out there, take it. Some people take biotin from wherever they get it from. Take vitamins. It's actually good. It's actually recommended for us humans to take vitamins daily, you know? So it's not just about hair, it's about your whole system, your hair, internal, the outer glow of your skin. Cold washing, ditching the sulfate shampoos. Get a sulfate free shampoo. It's so much to retaining length. It all starts from within, and then it kind of sprouts out, if that makes sense. I also have a video on how to grow your hair long, so I will link you guys to that as well. It's not really scientific. Anybody can grow their hair. Pretty much it for this segment of natural hair questions. If you have any other questions, you can leave them down below, and I will comment back with some answers. So thank you for tuning in, and until next time.